And it is the last day of early voting right here in Iowa, but the voter turnout certainly is not slowing down. Matter of fact, you can see this long line that we saw downtown over at the Polk County election office, and it comes as a new poll is making Iowa the talk of the political world this morning. Local 5's Megan McPherson live out there right now at the Polk County election office. Megan, what are you seeing? Are you still seeing those long lines?
Yeah, Joseph, good morning. Security staff here at the Polk County election office in downtown Des Moines tell us that this is the busiest they have seen it since early voting began back in mid-October. You can hear there's a lot going on down here right now. And the wait times that people have been seeing down here, upwards of about 2 hours. Sorry, we do have an ambulance going by at the moment, making things just a little bit loud here. But yeah, a lot going on down here right now at this time. Now, voters tell us that they've had a wait of up to about 2 hours. And take a look at this line. It wraps completely around the block here, goes for about half a mile all around the election office here. So people having to wait for a significant amount of time. Many people have kids waiting in line with them. So there is quite the effort to vote early this morning. Now, with less than 24 hours to go until Election Day, over 600,000 Iowans have already voted early. That's according to data pulled by the Secretary of State's office on November 2nd. We spoke with several voters in line this morning. One college student from the University of Iowa drove here to vote in her home county. She says it's her first time voting and other members of her family are unable to do so. Both people we spoke with felt it was important to vote early and make their voices heard.
So far, I knew that I would have voted, and I decided to do it earlier than on the elections day.
I think it's really important to vote because it's a privilege to do so. And as a person that has that privilege, I have to, it's like a duty that I have.
Now, with Election Day quickly approaching, many Iowans are taking note of two recent polls, one from Emerson College and one from the Des Moines Register and Mediacom Iowa. The Register poll shows Democrat Kamala Harris with a 3-point lead over Republican Donald Trump. This is a pretty shocking development given Iowa swung to the right in both 2016 and 2020. However, the Emerson poll shows Trump with a 10-point lead here in Iowa. Now, today is the last day to vote early, and if you couldn't hear me just earlier, the wait here is now over 2 hours just to get inside of the building. So people spending quite a bit of their day here today just trying to get in before Election Day tomorrow. Now, of course, the polls here will close at 5 o'clock today, and then election workers and those poll workers will shift their focus to tomorrow when the office here downtown opens at 7 a.m. It's going to be a big and a busy day here in downtown Des Moines. Reporting in Des Moines, Megan McPherson, Local 5 News.
It will certainly be busy out there. And of course, Megan told you about that new Des Moines Register poll specifically. So back in 2016 and 2020, of course, Trump was able to secure the win here in the Hawkeye state. But when you hear the findings from that poll, the Democratic Party says that these projections have them feeling very hopeful as we get closer to Election Day.
This is a poll. It is not the election results, and so we take it with a grain of salt. But this is a highly respected national poll. I mean, people have been anxiously awaiting the Seltzer poll this week, and so it's just one piece of evidence that leads us in the right direction. And it doesn't surprise me that the Republicans are going to want to downplay this.
Now, Party Chair Jeff Kaufman, meaning the Republican Party Chair, says in part, quote, Des Moines Register is a clear outlier poll, and Emerson College, released today, meaning on Saturday, far more closely reflects the state of the actual Iowa electorate and does so with far more transparency in their methodology, end quote. And that same poll also shows Democrats now have strong leads in two of the closest congressional district races, both against Republican incumbents. Democrat Christina Bohannon faces Republican Marionette Miller Meeks in the 1st congressional district, while Democrat Lanam Beckham is facing off against Republican Zach Nunn in the 3rd congressional district. Now, the poll shows a 16% lead for the Democrat in the 1st district and a 7% lead for the 3rd district Democrat. And both Nunn and Macomb will be holding dueling Get Out the Vote rallies in central Iowa today. Nunn will rally with Senator Chuck Grassley in Altoona. That will start at 6 p.m. Then Macomb will hold an in-person rally in Des Moines. That one will start at 7 o'clock. And if you're still finalizing your election day plan, we're here to help you out here at Local 5. Our digital team has a full voting guide available over at weareiowa.com. All you have to do is text the word vote to the number right there on your screen, and then you will get a link directly to it.